Hey folks, guess what day it is? That's right, it's Muckraker Monday. I have so many Muckraker beers that I haven't drank or reviewed or anything. So this is, I think I said this the last time I drank a Muckraker beer. I'm going to be doing some Muckraker beers coming up and whatever. So this is TM Black Cat. It says Brambijou. I forget what, I don't know if it's TM Brambijou Black Cat or Brambijou TM Black Cat. But anyway, it's a spontaneous ale with New Jersey Blackberries finished in gin barrels that previously held whiskey. And I believe they're Bar Hill Tomcat barrels, if I'm not mistaken. 7% alcohol by volume. Okay, so Brambijou is our flagship American lambic brewed using the time-honored method of spontaneous fermentation. Turbid mash with barley and raw wheat, long boil with aged hops, cool shipped without acidification, fermented for a year in oak without pitching yeast, re-fermented on whole, fresh, locally sourced fruit, bottle conditioned without the addition of yeast. Enjoyed by 2032. It is 2025. Store upright in a cool, dark place. Serve at 54%, 54 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a tad colder than that. And then it has the ingredients on here. Water, malted New Jersey barley, 66%. Raw New Jersey wheat, 34%. Aged Slovenia Styrian Golding Celia whole cone hops, 6 years. New Jersey Blackberries, 6 pounds per gallon. That was a lot of words and stuff. So yeah. Let's see. Muckraker is no longer in there. Well, I don't know if Tom still has stuff in that building or if he gave it up. But they are now in Vernon in a shared space with 2 villains, and they also have a shared moniker is maybe the right word, alias. So they still brew beers under Muckraker and 2 villains, and then they have alias together. So yeah, proper glassware, because you gotta. So yeah, that is a nice. I mean, down here it's a little more reddish. Holding it up to the light, it's red, but there's a bit more orange in it. It's pretty clear. There's some sediment floating around. Not much of a head. Let's see what it smells like. I don't do like spontaneous beers and that stuff too often these days because a lot of them give me like heartburn. But this smells really good. There's a vanilla note in this. You got I don't know if you would call it specifically blackberry. It's blackberry, right? Yeah, blackberries. I don't know if I would specifically call it blackberries. But you get that berry thing. And I thought I got a little bit of gin in there somewhere. It's got a little bit of that stone fruit. Like, is it just with mixed or spontaneous ales or mixed fermentation or all of them? Get that little bit of stone fruit thing. And there might be some barrel in that stone fruit thing as well. But it smells pretty dang good. So let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. That's really nice. That's awesome. You get a nice tartness on the swallow, but I'm getting almost nothing. No sort of like, I guess it's the acidity. Yeah, this is drinking really nice right now. The berry part of it reminds me of when I was a kid. We lived down by Point Pleasant, kind of. We weren't on the beach, but we were like 15 minutes away. And in our backyard, we had a mulberry tree. And I loved eating those berries. This is giving me nostalgia. I don't know. Anyway, it's reminding me of that. Bringing back some memories. And you gotta love a beer that does that. I do get some gin, but it's kind of, I like to say, if I didn't know if gin was involved in this, I probably wouldn't say that. So. Yeah. And even now that I'm acclimated, the tartness isn't as intense, but it's still there, and it's very nice. This is really good. I was afraid. Whenever I open a Muckraker beer, I'm afraid that it's gonna be like instant heartburn. Yeah. I mean, I do get that gin thing. I don't get a whole lot of like barrel or anything, but I think, if I remember correctly, a lot of the times he didn't like age these things for a really long time in these barrels. It was like 6 months or whatever. But I will say that I know I said it's more of a general berry thing in the aroma. It is similar to that. There is a bit more blackberry specifically, but like I said, it reminds me of the mulberries. Maybe a little bit of tart cherry in there, Yeah. Some of that. Getting a little bit of that stone fruit thing. This is awesome. Like I said, I'm afraid when I open Muckraker bottles. But if you have one of these, I don't think it said what year this came out. It usually has it, but it's probably 2022. Probably give it 10 years. So yeah. So yeah. Awesome. I haven't been up to a alias yet, but I plan on it at some point. I don't really go to breweries that often these days, so. And if I do, it's usually for a specific reason, and not just to go to a brewery. So yeah. So thanks for hanging out. Hope you're doing well. Taking care of yourselves. Taking care of each other. You can like this video if you'd like to. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can follow me on Instagram at 93lumber. That's spelled out 93lumber. And we will see you in the next one. Cheers.